You don't need to be born in a palace to dream like a king. And you definitely don't need a silver spoon to stir up an extraordinary life. All you really need is a fire in your soul. Let me tell you a story. It's about a boy who had almost nothing. No wealth, no fame, no special talent that made him stand out. He had one thing, a dream so big it kept him awake at night. He grew up in a quiet village where the days were slow, the roads were dusty, and dreams were supposed to be small. He walked barefoot on hot mud roads, wore the same faded shirt for years, and helped his father plow fields beneath the burning sun. But when he looked up at the sky, he didn't see just clouds, he saw possibilities. Now in school he was average, not a topper, not a genius, not the one everyone noticed. He didn't shine in exams. Honestly, most people didn't even remember his name. But what they couldn't see was the fire quietly building inside him. While others celebrated weekends, he sat and wondered, is this really all there is for me? He didn't have fancy coaching classes. He didn't have the internet at home or people speaking English all around him. But he had something way more powerful: curiosity, determination, and an unstoppable hunger. He started learning from whatever he could get: old books, broken phones, borrowed notebooks, and a public library computer that barely worked. He watched motivational videos on a cracked phone, listened to interviews on a slow, frustrating 2G connection. He took notes. He failed. He tried again. He failed harder, but every time he rose stronger. People around him laughed. They mocked his accent, questioned his choices. They whispered, "People like him never make it far." But he never shouted back, never explained himself. He just worked in silence. After years of grinding in the shadows, after nights of crying alone but showing up anyway, he finally landed his first job. 15,000 rupees a month. To the world, that was small. To him, it was proof. Proof that effort never goes waste. Proof that belief is more powerful than background. Proof that a boy from a forgotten village could no longer be ignored. He didn't stop there. He kept upgrading his skills, learned to speak, to present, to lead. He studied business, technology, leadership, and the power of mindset. While others took breaks, he built bridges. One day he launched his own startup. No big investors, no rich contacts, just courage and clarity. And within a few years, that small seed grew into a tree, a business worth over 50 crores. The boy became CEO, not just of a company, but of his own life. Now listen closely. This isn't just his story. This can be your story too. Because the world doesn't care where you come from. It only respects where you're willing to go. Maybe you're watching this on an old phone. Maybe you're sitting in a small house. Maybe you're surrounded by people who don't believe in you. But none of that matters if you believe in you. You don't need permission to dream. You don't need approval to grow. You don't need to fit in when you were born to stand out. So here's my message to you. Start small, stay strong, dream big, move fast. Fall, get up, fail, learn, alone, keep going. Because greatness is born when excuses die, and success begins when doubt ends. Don't let your location limit your imagination. Don't let your struggle steal your strength, and never let anyone else write the story of your life. You are not your past, you are your next move, and the world is waiting to hear your story.